Okay, so probably the most requested video has been how Sister Rebecca ties her hijab. So we're going to soothe all your requests with this just one video, inshallah. So she's going to explain, and
I'll do my best.
Try and talk us through it. All right?
Okay, so Assalamu alaikum. Right now I'm wearing like this cap sock. I like to pin it behind so that it feels a little bit more secure. And then I actually put like a scrunchie around it so that it doesn't like flop around, and I don't have to worry about my hair falling out.
And it's a tube underscarf.
It's a tube underscarf.
And you wear your hair quite high.
And then I just have it in a bun. Okay, so you take your scarf, whatever one you choose, and then I like to have one side of it a little bit shorter and then one side a little bit longer. It'll make more sense when I put it on. So I'm going to place it on my head, and I guess it really depends on what look you're going for. So sometimes I may want my underscarf to show a lot, so I'll wrap it like this, or maybe you don't want it to show at all. So I guess that's up to you. And then once you've decided, maybe I'll show a little bit. Once you've decided, I just kind of like bring it back, and I'm going to secure it behind my head. So I'm going to pull it down so that it's even throughout. And then I just take a regular safety pin and I pin it behind my head. Like this. Okay, so you can see I have one side of it is much shorter than the other. I have a lot of material over here. And that's because once it's pinned in the back and you feel comfortable with it, you want to straighten out the top part so that it's not wrinkly and you don't have extra fabric. And then you're going to take the inside of the long panel and you're going to wrap it under your chin. And then I like to put mine behind this ear. So behind your ear. And then
you don't have ear headaches. I get those sometimes.
Oh, no, not so bad. And then I let it rest on top of my bun. So I'm wrapping it up, and then I'm pulling the extra fabric around, and then I don't just pin it like this because I want this part of my neck to be covered. I look and I try and find the extra that's hanging down here, and I pull it up to the side. Can you see this? Okay. And then I'm going to put it flat against my head. You can fix this part later. So then you just take your straight pin, and then you pin it. And I choose to pin it behind my ears, but I think for the first year that I wore hijab, I had this part like much closer, and I guess it just depends on how you like it. If you want more coverage for your front, you can leave the scarf sides down and covering you. You can also pull on this fabric that's in the middle to make those a little bit longer, and to fold it down like this. Or if you want, then you can just throw them in the back, and voila, that's it. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that you enjoy wearing hijab, and I think it's a great thing that when you are wearing hijab, we stop and we don't just make it an automatic part of our everyday life, but we stop and we think that we're doing this for the sake of Allah, and that with wearing hijab comes responsibility to set a good example as a Muslim woman. So inshallah this is helpful. Now you can stop bugging Nai. But please don't stop watching our videos. Alright, assalamu alaikum.